Hello students and welcome to my class. Our lesson today will be about past simple tense. So let's get started. Firstly, what is past simple tense? Past simple, it's a verb that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. Or it shows that you are talking about something that has already happened. Past simple emphasizes that the action is finished. You can also use the past symbol to talk about a past state of being, such as the way someone felt about something. This is often expressed with the simple past tense of verb to be and an adjective, noun, or prepositional phrase. Now, how to formulate the past simple tense? For regular verbs, add ed to the root form of the verb, or just d if the root form already ends in an e. For example, play become played, listen become listened, push become pushed. Also, love become loved, type become typed. Notice here the verb love and type end in an e. Here we just add d. For irregular verbs, things get more complicated. The past simple tense of some irregular verbs looks exactly like the root form. For example, put become put. Also, cut, set, cost, and hit are the same. For other irregular verbs, including the verb to be, the past simple forms are more erratic. For example, see become saw, build become built, go become went, do become did, rise become rose, am is and are become was or were. But the good news is that verbs in the past simple tense don't need to agree in number with their subjects, except for the verb to be. For example, I played football and we played football. Now, the negative form of past simple tense. There is a formula for making past simple verbs negative, and it's the same for both regular and irregular verbs, except for the verb to be. The formula is did not plus root form of the verb. You can also use the contraction didn't instead of did not. For the verb to be, you don't need the auxiliary did when the subject of the sentence is singular. Use just wasn't or was not. And when the subject is plural, use weren't or were not. To ask a question in past simple tense, the formula is did plus the subject plus the root form of the verb. When asking a question with the verb to be, you don't need the auxiliary did. The formula is was or were plus the subject. These are some time expressions with past simple tense. Yesterday, ago, last month, last week, last year, in 2003 or in 2007, etc. To summarize the forms of past simple tense, I divided them to two parts. The first part about verb to be and the other about verbs. Verb to be, the positive form is subject plus was or were. For example, they were friends. The negative form, subject plus was not or were not plus the complement. For example, they weren't friends. The question form, was or were plus the subject plus the complement. For example, were they friends? For verbs, the positive form is subject plus verb with ed. For example, she worked yesterday. The negative form is subject plus didn't plus verb in the base form. For example, she didn't work yesterday. The question form is did plus subject plus verb in the base form. For example, did she work yesterday? These are tables of common irregular verbs. You have to memorize them because they will include in the exam. This is our lesson today. Be ready for the exam.